Hello and welcome back to Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure the series and Knuckles. Today we're doing season 1, episode 11, and it's time to learn Pascal's story. Yes, a thing that was basically taken for granted was, Rapunzel's animal companion to just being there, looking cute and everything. But we do not know exactly how the two actually met, especially with Rapunzel confined in her tower for all those years. So that's what this episode is about to finally put in a spotlight the frog chameleon thingy. So, as usual, start before the proper intro wind in my hair in 3, 2, 1, click. Like I said, this is actually one of my favorites from season one, and in
Same.
general, much like all the others, the things learned in this episode will come into play also for the series finale, season finale.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pascal's story.
Yes.
I do hope
In
that
fact, in fact, this episode once again starts with one of the most common of Disney tropes right from the get-go, as you're about to see.
Well, the storm from Bambi, I guess.
There will be no la 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 after this, though.
Ricky Roxburgh.
The snake's design reminds me of something, but I can't exactly put my tongue on it. Maybe Jafar's transformation? I don't know.
Hey, little chameleon, that's a nice mom you've got there.
Nom.
It would be a shame if
Enjoy
the
your
mom
mental
she
card,
was-
Pascal.
and she was delicious.
It's like that bit in series 140 events. Remarkable woman, flammable.
Huh.
Oh. Poor Pascal.
So Pascal was left on his own to wander the swamp, fighting daily for its survival.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But then everything changed when when Rapunzel was put in view.
Oh.
This was supposed to be a family dinner.
Yes. We can't have
Tangled
you
the
running
series.
away
It
from
was
that.
supposed to be
Family
yeesh. It was supposed to be the bring your son to work day. Ow. There we go. Frying pan always works, huh? Yeesh.
Boy. You know, great security there, Mother Gothel. Poisonous snake literally got into your daughter's window there.
And yeah, Pascal was actually healed via the flower spell. That's a pretty neat incorporation of elements from the first movie. Sure, again, you can argue a bit fanficky, but they do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Rapunzel, stop singing! I'm trying to sleep.
I wonder if this was one of those days where Mother Gothel was away. Forgot.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Wonder if actually no. But I gotta say there are a few similarities to how cruel Manannan was in King's Quest 3, except well, at least she tried to put Wilbur Gothel put on the facade of caring.
Remember, Dweebs, the King's Quest takes inspiration also from classic fairy tales, so that was intentional. Montage via pop song.
Wonderful.
Is it a vocal pop song?
We'll find out. I guess not.
Nope. I was half expecting Mandy Moore to start singing.
Huh.
Yes, I lost a game of chess to a frog. I've never forgiven myself for that.
Fast
Cut
forward
to
to
the
the
province.
present.
Oh well. I hope that's raspberry. Oh, plum.
Ah, that checks out.
And Eugene got dysenteria. Ooh. Come on, Pascal.
Yeah,
Sure
well,
it is.
you're
That's
a
like me
frog.
putting copious amounts of cheese on everything.
Might as well talk about something about wars, because this show actually won a couple Emmys over the course of its run. In fact, during season 1, Tom Caulfield, the director of this episode, received an Emmy for his storyboarding.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE No Mercy. It's just chess.
Oof.
Oh.
Guess it's not the most sanitary to have your hair being
Hard.
done by a reptile.
How specific?
Not the best thing to say is you're leaving your best friend behind, but okay.
Now he's
Again,
sad.
these.
Who keeps letting you in?
Sure.
Oh, how did you get in?
Actual life advice from Shorty. What the fuck is going on?
Well, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Ah,
He was talking to the plant.
the dead plant. But yeah, similar to the previous episodes, this episode is also about Pascal having to adjust to this new lifestyle, and realizing that, things are different from how we were before.
Yeah, in the tower. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's the Duke of Weaselton.
Being a royal means there's a lot of busy schedule.
Responsibilities.
Yeah.
Oh.
That reminds me of a puzzle.
No.
Of course it does. He even set together the food.
But Rapunzel never came.
I mean, it works. Nope. Oh no.
Why are we entertaining this?
Because it's Shorty.
Remember,
Doesn't
she has
that
the
kind of-
obligation to address all of the citizens' complaints, so she
Yeah.
has to.
That said, isn't there ever like an insanity play? Oh, hey, Lance! Haven't seen you in a while.
She'll have a more prominent role as the series goes on.
Mm-hmm. Piece of shit.
Why?
Okay, I get needing to
Why do
listen.
you have pigs in your house?
I know listening to all citizens, but there's some point where we do have to wonder, especially when the subject is literally eating the princess's hair.
Can I go home now?
No.
Your eye's bigger.
Well,
Is that kind of Michael Richardson?
No, remember.
No, it's the guy who played the genie in the Aladdin musical from Broadway. I forgot his
Yeah.
name.
Still with the gaslighting, though.
What's his name again, Jova?
Let me check.
Whatever. Basically, as we mentioned in his EPW episode, what should I back if you have
Look,
to?
he's a Disney legend. That's all you need to know.
Oh, right. It was. Oh, come on.
Go on.
It's.
Of course. It's of course that last extra bit
Eichelhart.
that creates the misunderstanding.
The betrayal.
And more art from Clara Keane. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, noticing something.
Amongst
Or
all
like
of the
the
Tangled
lack of-
products, the series, the movie, the video game, all of them have this one common factor: Clara Keane handling the painterly art.
Were some of the illustration also included for the Kingdom Hearts world?
Yes.
Cool.
Anyway, did you get that? It's James Monroe Eichelhart.
Yeah, James Monroe, yeah. I'll go with James Monroe because that's easier to memorize for me.
Ah, Pascal Come Home, my favourite episode of SpongeBob. Oh wait, that's Gary Come Home, but still.
Snoopy, or maybe it's Snoopy Come Home.
Again, this is also another instead of a K. Eugene, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I know this one.
Yeah.
Fair point.
That was convincing.
Smart
But
thing.
yeah, this is also an episode where, despite using the cliches of the misunderstanding that feels pretty obvious thing to avoid, actually is more elegant in handling it and doesn't treat the characters like they're stupid. So I appreciate it for it.
I mean, misunderstandings.
How
happen
are
in
you
life.
still alive?
Actually, if you notice, if you compare the way the snake looks, she looked in the flashback, you'll notice that she has more it has more wrinkles. So they did make a point to that it's the same snake but older.
She's
Actually,
a
never checked
very
how is the average
persistent one.
lifespan of a snake.
Actually, so
Jesus
this-
Christ!
Jeez. Okay. Oh, and here you go. Listen, this here.
Anyway, Tio, to answer
Okay.
your question, Tio, the average life of a snake is 9 years. However, they can double that amount in captivity if they're well kept.
Considering how, Pascal met Rapunzel. Sorry.
However, there are some snakes that can live for up to 25 years.
Okay.
The hognose snake can live from 12 to 18 years, so it depends on the species of... the type of snake.
Yeah.
All right, now that. I like this one as well.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. That's over $1 billion. It's like more billion bucks.
A more billion.
Billion for whoever
The
finds
Pascal sweep.
Yeah. Twisted the knife. Even left behind the button. A bit nostalgic.
For the first time since the movie, let's see how the tower's doing. Yeah, and as you can see, then nobody came here to clean this because Rapunzel's original hair is still there.
It's a bit of a state.
I guess they didn't want to polish this up as an exhibit of come and gaze where the princess was once kept captured for most of her life.
Yeah, remember, Eugene died in there, so he probably has a bit of trauma.
You knew what Halloween was. I'm sure that was just the wind hissing like that.
Yeah. I think Raps is the one with more trauma.
Yeah, that happened.
So this has happened to you before.
At least someone cleared the passage that Marvel Gotham had, buried.
Well, not so much
Oh,
buried,
well,
more like she dispersed into dust.
Yeah, remember Teo, in the movie she just vanishes into air.
No, I'm talking about the fact that passage, it was covered in stones and she had to, manually remove them.
Right, obviously, yeah. It's an attempt from the original film to try to fix a clear logical hole from the original fairy tale.
Yeah.
If the tower can't be accessed from any means. How did the witch get there to begin with?
Okay, my head canon all the time was that, being a witch, she was able to, like, move away at whatever she wanted, teleportation and stuff. Slow-mo!
Well, let's not forget, though, in the original movie, she literally had to dig her way into the tunnel. Into the tower.
Oh, no. I get that, Joe, but the reason they did that is because, again, in the original fairy tale, there's a lot of logical holes about how she got there to begin with, But again, it was written literally centuries ago, so that's...
Also, her dead hair is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said that already, Sherry.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
You've been working out, Pascal?
I mean, I guess it's technically older than, the first encounter, and more skilled.
There you go.
Oh, no.
And now,
English. Not again.
being this snake is suffering.
Like, now that snake
If anything,
probably
it reminds me how we still need, modern port of deadly creatures. That game is great.
That snake is, like, now literally toothless. Like, do you know how hard it's gonna be for it to hunt without teeth?
I mean, they can still strangle everything.
Depends on the species here. That one was clearly more poisonous than, that cute.
Well, they can learn.
That
Gonna
will
have
take
to,
time.
or they'll die.
And then that would mean that Rapunzel and Pascal are responsible for that snake's death. Good night, kids.
I mean, to be fair, that snake was a piece of shit.
Well, to be fair, that snake was literally just doing
Aw.
what nature committed it to.
But he's tried to kill the good guy.
Now we get a pop
More
song.
Claire Keane.
there we
illustrations.
A new song from Alan Menken.
There you go. Even the song I got accept. I told you it was a good one.
There you go.
And Shorty
And
literally
Shorty-
got a
And
piggy
Lance gets
bank.
to clean the dishes, so there's a
Yeah.
bit of comeuppance for him too.
Couldn't this have been the credits theme?
No, you
Yeah.
get this as your credits name.
Again,
No.
this is why also this was one of my favorite of the season. It's nice and wrapped, tidied up in a bow, but on its own. And it cleans up everything that it introduces here, without potentially just leaving it up and never, bringing them back. And again, it's surprisingly a good way to introduce an element of misunderstanding without being too obnoxious about it. You can argue the word potentially the lowest point might be, Lance being a gigantic asshole, especially considering last time we saw him, it felt like he was a bit more, more good in spirit.
This is kind of a thing with season 1 where some characters kind of just appeared, then disappeared. It was like,
But to be fair, again, he does get his comeuppance too, so I'm perfectly fine with that. And again, he provides a simple yet, perfectly fine backstory for Pascal, but also gets incorporated, for the present. It's not just a gigantic flashback.
It's funny you mentioned him featuring. If I recall correctly, in the next episode, he actually is going to feature more heavily.
Yeah. The next episode is actually one of my personal favorites, of season 1, Brothers of Corona, which is a Eugene Lance episode. Which again, like I said, Lance is actually going to be more prominent as things go on. The next episode is actually one of my favorites. So look forward to that, everybody.
See ya.
Yeah.